Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Rebecca, the creator behind EY Becca. If you might not be able to tell, it is market day. I do have to drive a little ways away today compared to my normal markets. Most of my markets normally are like within 20 minutes, half an hour driving distance away. So today it is a almost like 55-minute drive. But unfortunately, as I was putting one of the racks, this rack right here, into my car last night, I unfortunately broke it. I know. I did buy it off Facebook. And I also found out last night after doing like a bit of research that this one actually is from Walmart, ironically enough, and it was only like $45. I only paid $20 for it, which it works beautifully for two of my Christmas markets, and I thought I would be able to get a couple more shows out of it, but I did temporarily fix it last night. My boyfriend helped me do that, but I don't think it's gonna hold, so I am currently in the Wally World parking lot, Walmart, aka, and I'm going to run in quick to try to see if I can find another clothing rack. I did find one online, and it does say that it is available here at one of my other local Walmarts. So I'm going to run in quick to try to see if we can find it, and then we can hit the road and go and start unloading and set up for market day. So let's run in quick. I am really hoping that they have it, because if not, like, we're kind of stuck with what we have. Like, I have another like kind of rack, but I just didn't really want to bring it because it's closer to the ground, where this one is like, I believe it's like 63 inches in height, so it is much taller. I believe my other one's like 43 or something like that. So anyway, let's go in. I just arrived. Oh, wait, I need to put that in the bag. I've already unloaded my car. So all we need to do is bring in my whole collection and a half of bags. Honestly, once you see everything that I have, it will honestly feel like I've just kind of moved in, which honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, from 11 until 3, I have moved in. It is my storefront. Really don't have tons of room to work with right now, so we're just kind of making do. Honestly, I also wasn't expecting there to be a table, so I was gonna bring 2 tables, but I couldn't decide. And I didn't want to go out and buy, because like the other table that I have right now, oh wait, we don't need that one yet. The table that I have at home is a 7-foot table, so I could have went out and bought another table, and I was thinking of getting a 4-foot table, but we can't do a second table now that I'm thinking about it, because we don't have a second tablecloth. Thanks. Okay, well, there goes that plan. Oh well, we'll just roll with it. Anyway, like I was saying, I have another 7-foot table at home. I just could have went out and got like a 4-foot table, but the 4-foot tables, tell me how this makes sense. The 4-foot table is ironically enough more expensive than the 5-foot table. And I honestly, I do have to buy another 6-foot table. I'm just kind of waiting to do that. Oh my god, this tablecloth needs to be ironed so bad. I can't believe I left the other 2 tablecloths, because lately I've been doing one table, like instead of like a bigger 10 by 10 foot booth space. So, I mean, I'm not complaining. That was originally my plan. So, sometimes you just gotta roll with it. I think I'm gonna switch the rest of this over to time lapse for you, just to make it easier. The market has already started, but I'm going to quickly kind of show you my booth. Sorry, the lighting is absolutely atrocious. So you have the whole rack of purses, and then you move over to the medium makeup bags, and then you have the large. You continue down to some of the other large ones. We have cup koozies. We have scrunchies, reusable makeup wipes, some of the patchwork pencil cases that I have left over, a bunch of zipper pouches. These are the Kindle e-reader sleeves. We got some patchwork ones in the back, one zipper one. And then these are the book sleeves, paperback, and then hardcover in the back here. We also have an example of the book sleeve. Then continuing over, we have keychain wristlets. We got back here, we got some little dig bin of bookmarks. And then up top, we have 13-inch laptop sleeves. I do have to make some more. I don't really have that many different pattern fabric options. We have an example of the wristlet, keychain, and bow bag charm. We have all of the coin pouches, wallets. Then moving over, we have all of the bow bag charms. I'm going to have to be making some more soon because we're also getting low on those. And continuing up, we have all of the different vanity buckets. And then also my banner at the front here. I still have to also put little price tags of the purses out. So I got these here. I just needed to kind of tie them to each of the bags. So I'll try to get that done as it kind of slowly picks up in here. Apparently it is pretty lined up outside. So I'm hoping and anticipating this is going to be a good market. It is a little bit louder in here, so I might not be able to record as much, but I will definitely try my best. There's also way more vendors down there, and you can also go upstairs to shop as well. So if it if I have a moment, I'll try to get up there to show you some more of the other vendors and what is kind of available to shop. But as you can kind of see right now, there are some different things, some books. I just finished putting all of the price tags on the bags. I did not realize how many bags I actually had until I kind of put them all out. So, and not to mention we did sell, like two of the upcycled bags and like the pillow sham ones that were like pillow sham pillow covers upcycled into tote bags. Hello.
Hi.
How are you ladies doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm pretty good. So everything here is actually made by myself, and it is made with pre-loved fabric, so it is sustainable as well as one of a kind. And honestly, I find that all of these fabrics are too adorable to end up in the landfill. So whatever I can do to kind of give them, a lot of the time I find them at the thrift stores. I have been given some before, but it just kind of depends wherever I can find them. Like some of those tote bags behind you, there are a couple on the other end that are actually made from pillow shams and pillow covers that I actually upcycled recently, just to give them a different life. I mean, they were too pretty. Like some of them were just more unique, but yeah. Hello. How are you?
I'm good.
That's good. So everything here is actually made by myself, and it is made with pre-loved fabric, so it's sustainable as well as one of a kind.
You didn't take this.
Yeah, of course.
You can put it in one of these bags.
Okay.
Do you
Right.
prefer casual like pack?
Yeah.
Which is better for you?
Honestly, whatever's easier for you, because I do take both, so there is either or. So it will be $15 even, just right there. I will give you one of my business cards as well, just so you can shop online.
Where are you based out of?
I'm in Ajax, so a little bit, but I do ship as well.
My in-laws are in Oshawa, so
Yeah. Perfect.
that way. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Well, I hope you enjoy the rest of the day.
You too.
I'm sure you'll find some other goodies today. Hello. How are you today?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. Everything here is made by myself. It is made with pre-loved fabric, so it is sustainable as well as one of a kind. And I also find that these fabrics are too adorable to end up in the landfill as well. So it's one less piece of fabric that ends up there.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Honestly, whatever I can do to like just help a little bit makes a big difference for sure. The one issue I have noticed is the rack I got is so wobbly. I think I just need to push it in a little bit more, but like it is a very flimsy one and it's really tall. I have actually upcycled a couple of the bags there on the ends that were originally turned, they were pillow shams, pillow covers, and I upcycled them into one-of-a-kind tote bags. I'm gonna have to mess with this rack, and I feel like it's also in the worst possible spot right now, so let me just go do that quick. I can barely fit through this. Just kidding, we made it. The goal is to maybe sell a couple of the bags today. It has gotten quite busy in here. Hello.
Hi.
How are you today?
Not too bad.
That's good. So everything here is made by myself, and it is made with pre-loved fabric, so it is sustainable as well as one of a kind. And I find that these fabrics are too cute to end up in the landfill too. So, but it keeps me busy, so there's that.
Of course.
Yeah. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
Like this is pretty, right? It's very pretty.
I actually made a dress out of that fabric too.
I could wear that.
It is absolutely perfection.
Yeah.
Plus, not to mention, they are made with pre-loved fabric, so it's sustainable as well as one of a kind. I do have a few other patterns as well. I just unfortunately ran out of space, so that was a small problem. Yeah. Yeah, so for like your large coffee cups, when you go to Tim Hortons, Starbucks, any of those, so it fits really well. I also use it for like my medium because I don't drink a large. And I find you can easily just roll it down a little bit to fit the designated cup size. Like even if you get a small, you could definitely make it fit as well. Yeah, roll down for sure. I love that fabric.
Okay, I'm gonna take this.
Yeah, of course. So the vanity bucket is $25 even. And just on card?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can just tap just down below there. I can take that for you. And I'll also put my business card in there as well.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. I hope you enjoy.
Great, my bathroom, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you. I also keep forgetting I have these from a little while ago, and I have them expiring at the end of the year, which honestly, worst case scenario, if I don't use them all by the end of the year, I can just kind of scratch that out or order new ones. But honestly, I don't want to waste this whole piece if I don't use it, just because it has a little valid till. So I might just scratch that out or put a little sticker over it. Oh my God. Or put a little sticker over it. That took me a hot minute there. Because it like, more to put in each of the bags because it tells you obviously my business name, a little blurb about it, and then I have a bunch of different pictures. So we got like the bow bag charm, those, a few other pieces of products. But it is currently 11:42. We're almost an hour in. Hello. How are you today?
Good, how are you?
I'm good.
Busy here, eh?
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
Like I looked up for 1 second and I'm like, oh my, yeah. Oh my, like literally,
crowd.
yeah.
Holy.
And I heard it was like really lined up too outside.
Oh, there was no lineup when I came in, but
Oh, you were
probably
lucky,
was
yeah.
because I came like a half an hour after.
Yeah, because they had like the first 100 shoppers were getting like a free bag with like some other goodies and stuff in it.
Nice.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, no, is there like upstairs too?
Yeah, so I know if you go right up there, there's a whole bunch of other vendors upstairs too. But yeah, there's a large variety. I
Yeah,
know.
there's so many people. Tattoos are popular.
Yeah, they definitely are, for sure. I honestly forgot about them. That's why it's so busy over there. Yeah,
Yeah, I was like, get me out of there. My friend was over there.
I know. She's gonna be there for a while. How are you ladies doing? Pretty good. Everything here is made by myself, and it is made with pre-loved fabric, so it is sustainable as well as one of a kind. Just doing a little restocking.
Do you have a business card as well, or an Instagram?
Yes. I am on Etsy as well as Instagram as well, a variety of different places. I do try to post as much as possible for like stuff on Etsy. Sometimes it just takes a minute for me to get it posted, but even if you do see anything on my Instagram, you can always message me and be like, oh, I really love that. Can I get that? That's always an option as well.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. I'll get you. So it will be $25 even. Perfect. And I did put my business card in there as well for you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Hello.
I'm back again.
You gotta do your rounds. There's so much.
Can I get this?
Yeah, of course. Okay. So it'll be $35 even. You can just go ahead and tap below. Did you want a bag by chance?
Sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And I'm the winner of the tickets.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you for
Yeah, you're welcome.
come for free.
Yeah. I had a bunch to give away. I know every vendor got some, so I got the opportunity to come and yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah, well that's good. Did you guys go over to the pop-up for the tattoos?
Yeah, I was like,
It's every time I turn around, I'm like,
oh yeah.
where did you come from? Like, I didn't realize they were right there. I haven't managed to go around to see everybody yet, but I will get there.
Yeah.
At some point, one of these times.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah, well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, have a good day. So each vendor for this market was given a set of 4 tickets to give away, and that was one of the winners that I gifted the tickets to. So that's always fun to see. Not to mention they follow me on Instagram, so it's also it's really cool to kind of see people come out specifically for you and look at your products. So it's an incredible feeling. Hello. Also, this event, they're doing door prizes. It's a $5 entry fee, as well as flash tattoo pop-up. So every time I turn around, because they're like diagonal from me, behind me, and so every time I turn around, there's an even bigger crowd over there. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like literally, where did you come from? That's a meme. Hold on. Oh, it's from Schitt's Creek. That's I've never watched it. But yeah, I don't know why I know that reference. Anyway. Hello. Pretty good. How are you two doing? That's good. Everything here is made by myself, and it is made with pre-loved fabric, so it is sustainable as well as one of a kind.
Okay. Where are you located out of?
Durham region, Ajax. Yeah. I think I'm gonna try to have some yogurt. Yeah, we'll have some yogurt. Maybe have my sandwich in a bit. I think I might continue doing this yogurt combo because it is Activia. I don't like Greek yogurt. Call me crazy. My boyfriend tells me I'm picky. I'm not. I just know what I like. Anyway, it's Activia vanilla yogurt, and then I cut up, like 3 strawberries. I cut them up into like small little bits. Put them in yesterday. Let it sit in the fridge overnight. Literally tastes like ice cream. Those ones are $35, and then the bigger ones down here as well as down here are $45. Thank you. You can actually surprisingly fit quite a lot in those ones. Like I use it for my makeup, and the amount that I can shove in there, I'm like, how do you fit even more? Like,
Right?
and I do offer custom creations as well. So if there's like a particular bag that you really like, or one of the other like laptop sleeves or what have you, I can always make that as well in like one of the other different fabrics. Because as you can tell, I have a large variety of different prints.
I just started following you. I was like,
Oh,
I love
really?
watching you, like thrift for fabrics and stuff.
Thank you. It's honestly one of my favorite things to do. I mean, at this point, it's like 4 or 5 hobbies combined. So I can go thrifting, and then, which I've always loved. And then I'm like, okay, now we can also do fabric, a whole nother section.
Where are you based out of?
I'm in Ajax, like Durham region. So about an hour, give or take, from here. So it's not, I mean, it's not terrible. But I do also like ship as well. So I do I don't have a website right now. I just currently have Etsy, but I do offer shipping. So if there's even anything that you like see on my Instagram page and you're like, oh my God, I really love that. Can you get it? Can you ship it to me? I can definitely do that.
I was honestly thinking, like, so I used to have a small business.
Yeah, really?
Making dog bandanas. It was
Oh my
super
goodness.
successful.
Yeah.
I like got very burnt out, and then I was like,
yeah.
I can't touch a sewing machine ever again because
I
have
get that.
PTSD.
I get that.
But I bought so much fabric.
Oh my goodness.
And like some of it is like fat quarters or smaller amounts.
Oh, yeah.
And so like if you are into like patchwork and you just
Yeah.
want like free fabric,
I will take that. I will 100% take all of that because I mean, I have a lot of scraps as it is, but I'm like, honestly, I like doing the patchwork. And it's like I wait until I have enough and then I'm like, okay, now we have an excuse. So
and I feel like it's just like, for me at least, the thing that would keep me motivated is cute patterns. Cute patterns is like what I want to look at is giving me dopamine. So I was like, that makes me feel excited to sew it. Whereas,
that's the best part.
Not even the final creation. It was more like if I'm looking at something and it's making me happy.
That was the one thing. But like not to mention, like when you're doing patchwork and then you're doing like so many other scrap fabrics and you're combining them, it makes your brain work a little bit harder because you're trying to do color theory and you're like, okay, well this one works this really well, but then it doesn't work along with this other fabric. So you gotta like go through your stash, you have it all laid out on the floor, you're like, I'm surrounded.
Oh, it's so fun. I love it.
But I love it too. I have too many hobbies at this point, and this one was just supposed to be like a little bit like here and there, more for me, and then it just got to the point where I'm like, I have too much stuff. We needed like, I love that. That's actually a pillow sham, like a pillow cover. So there's a couple that I've like got like that, and I've just kind of upcycled them into bags. Yeah. Hello. How are you today? Thank you.
But yes, I will message you.
Yeah. Perfect.
You're super cute, and I definitely get it. I've tried pretty much every single one of my hobbies into a business at some point or another.
It's inevitable. It's honestly inevitable. Like at that point, like it's girl math. It makes sense. If you're going to start a hobby, then you got to start a business to accommodate it, like to pay for the hobby. Yeah.
It's great. Have a great day.
You too. Hi. Pretty good. How are you? So everything here is made by myself. It is made with pre-loved fabric, so it is sustainable as well as one of a kind. And I find that they're too pretty to end up in the garbage, in the landfill. Like, you're telling me this Barbie one is too cute to end up in the garbage? Like, that's... And honestly, it's a fun little extra hobby. Thrifting and sewing. It is. Goes hand in hand. It's meant to be. Yeah, thank you. Enjoy. The rack with all the bags. Every time someone touches it, it's like, ooh. Honestly, it's better than the other freaking one I had. Because I will show you when we get back to the car after we pack up. Because I know I can fix it. And I realized after, when I was halfway here, I'm like, I could have just put 2 screws in one of the parts and just made do enough. But we saran wrapped it. I know the lighting is atrocious right now.
But that's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's fun. We did use saran wrap. I didn't have zip ties. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. I know. We used saran wrap. It worked. It is 10. Oh my god. It's not. It's currently 12:26. So we are an hour and 26 minutes into the market. It has definitely slowed down a little bit, but it is still very, very busy. And not to mention, there's also vendors upstairs. Like, it's honestly a decent Like there's I think there's like 59 vendors in total today. There's also like, I haven't gone upstairs yet to see everybody, but like from what I can see so far. Hello. Pretty good. How are you two doing? That's good.
Are you Becca?
Yes, I'm Rebecca.
Becca.
Yeah, it's actually a nickname I gave myself when I was younger.
And all these you make?
Yes. So everything is made by myself. It is made with pre-loved fabric, so it's sustainable as well as one of a kind. Plus I have a large variety of different prints. And I find that they're too cute to end up in the landfill, especially.
Couple bookmarks. Pink flamingo. Yeah, the patterns are really cute.
Thank you. I do try my hardest to get some nice ones and a nice variety of different colors and patterns. And not ones that are just more floral, even though that's honestly what I love.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Like I said to the other night, I'm trying to downsize. Not buying
Yeah,
Although I'm drawn to bags, I'm a bag.
honestly, I'm the same way. It's like hard.
Any kind of bag, could be a lunch bag. Could be
Yeah, well, especially if it's cute. Like that one's 40. Yeah, that one was actually made from a pillow sham. So I upcycled those a couple weeks ago, or about a month or so now. So there's 2 other ones right beside it that I believe some of them do have interior pockets, some of them don't. Thank you.
Like light pants and like totes and skirty.
Yeah.
Jeans and khaki pants.
Yeah, I've seen a couple, like I have it saved. I have honestly a long list of so many things I want to do, and it's to the point where I'm like, I have to find the time to do it, and I need to find like some of the materials, because you need a certain needle with denim and stuff like that.
Or a real thin down.
Yeah, depends on the material. That's my thing too. I get that. I was telling you something before. Can't remember. Oh, yeah. There are a large variety of different vendors for sure. Directly across from me, they sell hair and pet accessories, from scrunchies, claw clips, dog bandanas. There's a few other people. The booth behind me also sells like jewelry, bracelets, different like rocks and gems, like those types of crystal stuff. A large variety. There's like a kid's book vendor with a bunch of variety of books. Crochet artist. I know there's another booth behind me that has macaroons. I don't know. Earrings. Some baby clothes over there. There's also another gentleman who is doing hot sauce. There's obviously the Flash tattoos. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Pretty good. How are you?
Good, thanks.
That's good. There's also an Easter bunny, apparently. I don't think you understand the temptation to get a Flash tattoo. I honestly think I will go over there and see, one, how much it is, if I can do it, what designs they have. Because I don't know if you've been able to tell, if you watched other videos, or even throughout the duration of this video, might be able to tell, but I have tattoos. Hello. How are you today? I'm good. Everything here is made by myself. It is made with pre-loved fabric, so it's sustainable as well as one of a kind. Yeah, I think that plan is inevitable. Watch me walk out of here with the new tattoo. Since it has died down a bit more, I figured I'm gonna go get some fries and I can quickly show you everything that they kind of have. This is more gonna be like a quick walk by pan. There's the racetrack for the horses. But I can quite literally just stand here and check in on my booth. It's kind of hard to see. But yeah, I can see my booth from here. That's exactly the rack that I have. Except for theirs is a chalkboard. Mine is an actual thing. So that's actually hilarious. They also have female in a bun for $6. I didn't see that until after I ordered my fries, so that's depressing. I haven't had a female in a bun in a hot minute. Makes me sad I didn't get that. Oh my god, look at those fries. Not the fries being framed the entire time. Those fries were so good. I think those were the best fries I've had in a little while. And now we're eating cantaloupe. It is 1:46. We are getting there. This market does finish at 3, and you can tell there was a big rush at the beginning and now it has dwindled down a little bit. There's definitely people still getting their tattoos done. I did look at the prices and some of the drawings that they had available. There's a lot of variety. Did I already go and take money out? No. Yeah, we did that. Plus, they also told me it only takes 20 minutes, so. Yes, I do. There you are. I'm in the Durham region, Ajax, but I do also ship as well. I do try to have more of a cheaper shipping, so you're not paying like $30 crazy or whatever it is. But yeah, so I am going to be back here in October as well as November. So I will be back with Modern Markets as well in their later events. But other than that, yeah, I just kind of do a couple pop-ups. But yeah.
Cool. Great.
All right, you're welcome. Enjoy. I am getting a tattoo. I have officially signed my life away. We are getting a tattoo. I kind of knew it was going to happen. It's funny because they're also going to be at 2 of the other markets that I'm going to be doing later on here with Modern Markets. So they have, I think there's like 4 or 5 different events that they're doing throughout the course of the year. So I'll be here for their, let me look, so I know for a fact. We will be, actually, we're going to be doing a few, actually. Hello. Pretty good. How are you two doing? That's good. Everything here is made by myself, and it is made with pre-loved fabric, so it's sustainable as well as one of a kind.
I do jean purses.
Yeah.
Do the same thing.
Sure.
Jeans and recycling.
Yeah. That's yeah, I want to try that next.
Yeah.
There's a long list and it keeps growing.
Yes.
So we will get there at some point. It's just a matter of when.
You do a great job on your zippers.
Thank you. I'm actually surprised because I've heard a lot of horror stories from people and they're like they struggled with them, and I didn't have any issues, which is really weird. And I think
was definitely watching the videos that helped, for sure.
Be more patient.
Yeah, and that too. And not yell at your machine
Yeah.
and be like, what are you doing?
Yes. It's usually the operator.
Yeah, one of the two. We'll just blame it on the machine for our own sanity. Yeah, that one's a pretty one. I will be back June 13th. They are doing a dragon boat festival. I don't know if you know what a dragon boat is, but it's basically like a long, I don't know the exact footage or how many feet it is. It's probably like 20 feet or longer. I don't know, maybe 30. And it's just like, I assume it's like I think it's a wood boat, but it has like a dragon on the front. It's a small little boat. So I'll be there for that event in June 13th. And then I will also be back November 8th for their Christmas holiday markets. Yeah, I've honestly signed up for so many different markets. So we will still be hearing back from a couple more in the next month or so. Besides, obviously, the Christmas ones that we will be applying to at a later date. Let's go upstairs quickly while it is getting to the last little bit of the market. Just want to see what's kind of going on up here. I know they have the bar open. Oh, wow. It's a lot. Hope if you could see. Some more bags. Crazy. And then we come back around over to my booth.
Have the water lining?
No, they are pretty much all made with cotton fabric on the inside, but they are 100% machine washable as well, which is a nice bonus, especially for like makeup and all your stuff. Like, it can get a little gunky sometimes.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have cards?
Yes, I do have a business card. I do have everything or a lot of my stuff available on my Etsy page.
Okay.
Even if you do follow me on Instagram and you see something, I really love that. You can also message me. I do ship as well within Canada as well as internationally. So that is an option. And I will also be back for a couple of their other events, like for the Dragon Boat one in June, as well as their holiday one in November. Yeah, I'll see you then. Yeah, you're welcome. Honestly, I didn't think about it until now that this is definitely a good opportunity to start telling market goers who are coming to this one that I will be there for future events, especially as this is a market that is over an hour away from where I live. Because I've had a couple of people ask and be like, "Oh, are you from around here?" I'm like, "Yeah, to an extent." So I've always really tell them like, "Yeah, I'm close by, but you can shop online." So I do try to always include one of my business cards in each and every one of the bags, mainly to let them follow me on Instagram. I've already gained a bunch of followers today, which is absolutely amazing, and even the last couple weeks. So I love to see that. I love to see that I'm growing my community both on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube as well, because we have been growing very well all over there. Hello. But I do think that we will be expanding to doing 2 tables from now on. I will obviously be needing to buy a different rack for all the purses and stuff. Like, this one works, but it's just like, so anytime someone touches it, it just, as I mentioned earlier. So I have already kind of looked online like last night to try to see what options are available. There are some. I'm just more wanting something that's collapsible. So unless you have, like, if you do markets yourself and you are a small business owner as well, and you have stuff that is collapsible, please give me recommendations. I'd love to hear your thoughts on what you use for your markets. Because honestly, no idea what I'm gonna do. Especially collapsible. Like, that's the hardest part. Like, I don't have a massive truck or a big van or whatever. I just have a small hatchback. So, like, I can fit a decent amount in my vehicle, but then after that, I'm like... So, it is currently 2:27. We have just over a half an hour left in today's market. And it has definitely slowed down a little bit in the last little while. Also, sorry if there's been a couple points where I've had to, like, yell more and, like, my voice kind of goes up and stuff, and, like, it gets louder. That's mainly because has been so loud in here. So I want to make sure that, one, the customers can hear me, but then because my mic is so close, you get to hear the screaming, essentially. It's not really screaming, but, you know. It has been a little bit since we've had our last transaction. Our last transaction was at 12:57. So I feel like a lot of people here are just lingering around, last minute purchasing, browsing, as well as some of the other small business owners as well. Just kind of chatting it up. I completely forgot to bring a chair today, and I realized when I was about halfway here that I completely forgot. That was me. I literally drilled it into my brain before I went to bed last night, and I'm like, we need to bring a chair. Didn't. But I had realized that every other vendor here has a chair. They're all the same chairs that they use here for the horse racing, because it's like I'm pretty sure it's a casino horse racing track, and they do a bunch of other events. So everybody else has 2 chairs. I think, the only vendor who doesn't have a chair, which, like, I'm not complaining. Like, I'm fine with, like, standing. Plus, it's not like a crazy long, like, 8-10 hour event. So I'm fine. But I noticed this earlier, and I just kind of forgot to mention it to you. So I just find it funny. Like, there's no issue behind it. It's just hilarious. It's probably pretty much going to cut to me just cleaning up. So we still haven't got any other sales in the last little bit, which is fine. I've just been kind of chatting with a few other vendors. If that's what you see next, then you can kind of pretty much anticipate that we can make another sale. But I will, when we get back into the car later, I will talk about all of the stats and how much I paid for the market and that sort of thing. So once we get everything packed up, then we will talk about that. There is 3 minutes left, so I am going to go ahead and start packing up, because I do think everyone else who it was shopping has left, and a lot of the other vendors have already started to pack up as well. So I'm just going to get a little bit of, not really much of a jump on it, but we'll get started. This is what the booth is looking like. I didn't really have to restock a lot of different things. More a few, but not much. People were really loving the patchwork. Some of the makeup bags sold. Yeah. Let's start with all of the price signs. Get those up. And the great thing is, like, I put, like, it's, give me a minute, I'll think of the name. Laminate? Yeah, laminate. I put, like, laminate on the front of these, just so I can put, like, the tape directly over top, and then I can just easily rip it off and reuse them each and every time, instead of having to print out new ones for each and every market. So I honestly love the look of these ones. And then that way I am just wasting tape and not wasting more paper. Which, okay. And I also, unfortunately, dropped this guy earlier and kind of broke it. It's hard to tell because it's clear, but yeah, I broke it. I mean, it was a cheap one that I got from Dollar Tree, so it's fine. And I like to keep my square reader and my price signs all in one little Ziploc bag, just to make it easy. I don't know what to start with. That is always the hardest part. I gotta pull out all my 15,000 bins. Not actually 15,000, but you know. In time to reorganize this disaster. Okay, let's start with makeup bags. I don't know why I said makeup bags. I meant purses. No, let's start with the other end. Because these ones... Then that way, for my next market, I will have them all tagged and labeled. I do think it is time for me to invest. I don't even invest because it's literally only $16 for one of those tagging guns. So I think it is time to get one of those. Like, the safety pins work, but I'm gonna be sad when I have no more safety pins. So you can also see some of the different tags I have. Almost done the bags. I'm gonna stay. You're not gonna fall. That is not happening. It's not allowed to happen. I'm just sad none of the bags sold. People are definitely loving them. That's for sure. But unfortunately, none of them sold. Everything else. Because the sooner we get out of here, the sooner I can leave and go home. And just relax for the rest of the night. Well, unload my car first and then do relaxation after. Okay. It's starting to get louder in here, so I'm just going to switch this over to time-lapse just to make it easier on myself.
Me. I've never seen this before.
It's a DJI Pocket 3. So it's a very compatible, like, very small, like, kind of filming device. So you... I just wanted to show you before I forget the stand, because as you can tell, it's supposed to be more straight, and right now it's a little bit more cracked. So you can see we tried to fix it with saran wrap. It's more, it has broke here, so that's where it's like snipped and cracked. It's also slightly cracked there, so that's, which I can definitely fix this. It's just getting the right stuff. So I think this is gonna be a project for a later date, because there's also this shelf is missing a screw, and I do have screws that will fit perfectly fine. I just don't want to throw this out because like it's still a good stand. Anyway, let me finish getting everything packed up. You're gonna be on a very weird angle here for a second. I don't even think. Here, there. You might be in the way in a second, but oh my god. As you might be able to tell, I like to make a variety. Oh look, but see, you're just in the way. Here, come here. Oh, darn. New angle unlocked. Now I just have to go, once we put the table and this other bin in. Yeah, what I was saying before. You'll notice I'll make a random variety of different weird noises just for, sound effects. It's fun. Originally, I have to put this one in the front seat because you saw that, right? This bigger one in the front seat, so I can fit that stand in, because if I don't, then it won't fit properly. And it's also mainly because these black tote bins are bigger than the white one that I have. So I'll leave this here, and then let's go back in and get the rest of the stuff. Okay, I just got the last load. Now let's Tetris this, because that's the fun part about, like, when you have a smaller vehicle and you don't have like a big massive SUV or a van. Like, I have a hatchback, so like I'm still better off than someone who might have like a sedan, for example. But yeah, she's a little broken, but I have to Tetris this like 95% of the time so I can get it to fit. Especially like the more bins I start to have, like, that's gonna make a big difference too. Okay. I'm indecisive on what I'm going to do with that clothing rack. Cause like I can still keep it, well, both of them, like this, because this is the one I got. It's flimsy. I think I might just have to push the these things in further into a couple of the spots, but well, I might return it. I'm indecisive at this point on what to do with it. There we go. Now, I'm just gonna put this in here somewhere, and we are all ready to go. Fully loaded. Let's go. The market is all over. It's currently 4 o'clock. It took me a little bit longer to finish setting up, and the reason for that is hold up. I have to take my sweater off in order to show you, because I got a new tattoo. Did I anticipate getting a new tattoo at a spring craft fair market? No, but did we get one anyway? Of course. My hand, like I think I have what, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I have 5. I have 5 tattoos, and the first tattoo I got, it says, it's a quote by Coco Chanel where it's like, beauty begins the moment you decide to become yourself. And that was the first tattoo that I got, and I got it done on my ribs. I know, insane. Don't get me wrong. I know, people, I've been told I've been crazy. Plus, not to mention, my Fitbit literally said I was taking a nap the entire time. But when I was getting this one, because the angle of how I had to have my arm out, my whole hand fell asleep, like just pure pins and needles. And like my hand was just soaking wet. Like my hand was just sweating. Probably TMI, too much information there, but like, yeah, so I will insert a better kind of view of him, but it is a little toad, a frog, if you will. He has a little cape. Oh my god, the part of the aftercare is not even fully covered. Whatever. And he does have a little sword with him. Now that I have shown you him, the tattoo artist was calling him David, which, funny enough, that's actually my dad's brother's name, who passed away like it's almost been like 20 years. Wow, that's crazy. So he might be Squire David or Sir David, but yeah. Sorry, I was trying to figure out what I'm gonna do next. Sales reports. It was definitely a very busy, there was a lot of foot traffic, especially at the beginning of the market. And I think also what helped with this market was they had the first 100 shoppers got a little free little bag with like some other goodies in it. I don't know exactly what was in the bag, so I couldn't tell you, but it was $5 entry fee, and then children got in for free. There was a large variety of different vendors. In total, there was 59 different vendors. There was macarons, hot sauce, crochet artists. There was like a large variety of different handmade makers, which is absolutely incredible. But there was also flash tattoos that they had for a variety of different price points. So most of them kind of started at $80 to $100. So you could get or even $70. I did see a couple for $70. It was cash only, so that was another thing. But there was a lot of times where I turned around because I didn't realize the flash tattoos were like right behind me. So every time I turned around, there was just like a massive crowd surrounding them, and I'm like, what? So that was nice to see. So it did end up bringing more traffic over to the main section, but it was also nice because you had like the main level, and then you could go upstairs where they had more vendors, but then you could go to the bar. They had the bar open as well, which was very weird. Like, I've never been to an event as a market, but as a vendor, but also as like a shopper, and then seeing that they both have are selling alcohol. So it's very interesting to see. I don't know if you you yourself are a small business and you've experienced that. I don't know. It's just weird, especially in Ontario. Like, I feel like these types of events, or it might just be me, I might not be seeing all of them. So that's definitely exactly what's happening. But yeah, I don't know. It was fun. It might not have been my absolute best market, but that's okay. I wanted to come out here, go to a different area. Even though it's an hour away, I just wanted to try a different host, as well as like in a different area, to see how much better I might do. So that was also fun. I also was telling people that I will be back at some of the other markets that they will be doing. I'm excited for some of those. So the market ran from 11 a.m. until 3 p.m. I paid $79.10 for the booth fee. It was a 6-foot by 6-foot table space. And I didn't realize that they had tables. So that's why when I got here, I'm like, oh, there's a table already here. And then I had my tables. And then obviously we realized we didn't have our extra tablecloths. I literally have them sitting on the daybed in the sewing room. So that's frustrating. I keep saying we, like, but like it is we because you are here with me. So it is we. I will always refer to me as we. I act like there's like a whole production crew behind me. No, there isn't. It's me. I'm the one who does the website, like the Etsy listings. I'm the one who does all the marketing. I'm the one who does all the sewing. I'm the one who goes to the thrift stores and picks out all the fabric. I'm the one who does it all. Our highest hour was 11, a total of 7 sales. And I did make my booth fee back plus some. The average order was about $27.57. I sold 2 of the medium makeup bags, 2 coin pouches or wallets, one of the e-readers, a vanity bucket, a large zipper pouch, and yeah, some bookmarks, a keychain wristlet. Yeah. I was hoping that we were going to be able to sell one of the bags. People were definitely loving them, but we didn't end up, unfortunately, selling them. But that is okay. The right person will come along and they will buy it and they will absolutely love it. So anyway, as much as I would love to continue sitting here and talking with you, I need to go home. It is getting later and later as I continue to sit here, and I have about an hour drive home, give or take. So yeah, if you want to know a more updated market schedule, I do post all of that over on my Instagram, so definitely go over and check that out. It is EY Becca, and I do post it in the description below, so you can easily just click the link and it will send you right all over there. I do also have my Etsy shop link as well in the description below if there are any products that you would love to shop if you aren't local. So I hope you enjoyed. I will see you in the next vlog. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you enjoyed. I had a blast. I got a new tattoo, which, what do you mean? See ya. Bye.